We are back in it. So welcome back to Clinton Trades channel. And today you can see price just hit my TP. If you guys really can see the position sizing, the short position, we just hit TP on GPP USD. So this particular strategy that I've been backtesting for 4 to 5 months now, from the month of July down to October right now. I don't know if I like 4 or 3 months. This particular strategy, why my network is going on, bro? This is a systematic strategy, the AMD PO3. So this particular strategy will get you funded 226. What are you waiting for? Just sit back and I'll show you why, the reason I took this trade, the emotions I used, the psychology behind the trade, and my thought process behind this trade. You can see here is the M15 chart. Let's go up to the daily because we known for time frame alignment from the daily, the H4, and the M15. You get, so now let's go up to the higher time frame. That's where we get our narrative and context to our day, for daily buyers and our outlook. So you guys, you can see yesterday we had FOMC. Yesterday was Wednesday. We had FOMC, and I think rate was cut to like 25 basis point. Like, if I don't actually, yes, I think so. So on GBP we are bullish for this month though. Then FOMC came up, we took out sell side liquidity. That means on H4 I am bearish. I see price has been printing bearish order flow to the downside. Price have been getting to the downside for a while. And also you can see here we have our this one weekly expansion. Our weekly expansion. This is our weekly expansion because this was Monday. Tuesday took out the highs, and Wednesday also traded to the downside. That is FOMC on Wednesday. We had some huge spike on Wednesday yesterday. So now, what is our bias? Daily is bearish. Yes, daily is bearish. I've been putting bearish down close candles. So now go to H4 to know this H4 now. This is our mid time frame for us to know, for us to actually get an entry. What I say on the daily, you can see we are bearish. Market structure shift to the downside. MSS, we have liquidity here and we have our MSS here. Market structure shift to the downside. So now market structure shift to the downside means that you are not bearish. You should look for only sell setups, and also what caused this? We had price London taking out Asian range highs. Yes, for you to look for sell setups and sell model for the MDPO3, you need to have price taking out section liquidity highs. Sections liquidity highs. You get, price should take out section liquidity highs. And you can see here this is the Asian range high, and price swept it during London section on H4, just acting like a CRT, but this is the AMD model. You get, for CRT model, you have to take your partials at the midpoint of that candle or the low of that candle. But AMD model, you're not taking profit at the midpoint, you're not taking profit at the low. Your target has to be the 2.5 standard deviation. This is not CRT model. This is AMD model that I'm showing you that I've been backtesting for a very long time. You get, now price took out Asian range highs. Now on F15 you get more clearer picture of the reason I took this trade. I was heading to school. I'm supposed to go to school to do some things, but I was waiting for London to close so that I can do whatever I want to do. If London session is over, I'll close my laptop and wait for New York section. I think I can actually see from my chart from here. As I told you, session liquidity sweep, AMD model. We had price taking out Asian range highs. That was, you see, liquidity sweep, sales buy side was being raided. Then we had an SMT. You can see this high ran out this other high, at the left, we have our SMT, and price break market structure to the downside. You see, break market structure to the downside. Market breaking market structure to the downside means that you are now bearish. You get, you have been, we trigger like price have been also price took out this low and closed with a wick. So I waited, I was waiting for price to close with a full body candle, and bang, we close with a full body candle. What do we have next? We have this bearish order block at this point, which is at the premium range. Which is at the premium range. You get. So then, like I will always say, if price is at if price hits our -2 standard deviation before getting back to entry, we will not look for any setups. You get, you are not going to look for it. Just close your PC and go and do something else. Now, right from this high to okay, sorry guys. So after I have a market structure shift, we had price trading down to the low. We are almost closed. We are almost close to the hitting the standard deviation, but no, we shy away out from the standard deviation, and price traded back to this our OB, to the other block. That's where I took my entry. That I took my sniper entry right from price trading back to the other block. Then my stop loss was at the highs of the other block, at the highs of the other block, and TP right at the minus standard deviation, 2.5 standard deviation. And where do we plot our standard deviation from? From the highs and to the low where price broke market structure. And you can see we had minus 2.5 standard deviation, also aligning with the sell stop. We have a sell side liquidity here, this swing low. So we have a sell side liquidity at that point. We get very simple framework. You get your higher time frame narrative, your 4-hour narrative, and you come and do your analysis, like your M15 analysis, for you to go short. Now see, I waited for structure break at this point, then price traded back to this other block, bearish other block, and I took my sales, and this I caught around 1.3 risk reward ratio, a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, about 3-to-1 or 4 risk reward ratio. I actually don't know, but I know that I risked around $4 and I made $17. You see, my risk is very minimum. My risk is very low. $4 to hit $17 on my funded account. I didn't risk too much because I've been on dollar, so I'm managing my risk. I want to try to get to break even. Maybe from next month I'll up my size. From next month I'll up my size. You can see, although you can see this high time frame. Thanks for the indicator. Shout out to the indicator. The Losago power of 3. The TTM higher time frame candle overlay. So I I switched to the, I switched it to the 4 hours. So I was looking at, instead of me to going to the 4 hour every time, I was looking out on it at this at my M15. So I just plot. I did it to 4 hour, and you can see the sweep right there. You can see the sweep right there. It's very obvious. London taking out the challenge highs. Yeah. This happens almost every week, or every week, almost every week. If you are trying to look at it very well, like to reduce the noise, this happens almost every week. You get. So I think that's it for the video. I think that's it for the recap, because I'm about to screenshot this and do a thumbnail out of it. You see, bang, we hit this 2.5 standard deviation like a minute ago. I'll put the screenshot. I'll put the screenshot in the video. I'll just highlight the screenshot of my trade, of the execution. Yes, I'll put it so that you guys know that I took this trade. I actually took this trade. I'm transparent. I took this trade. For this month now, we are up like almost $50. Yes, we're almost $50 up for the month. That means we did almost 0.9%. We did 0.9% for this month. So 1% on this account is $60. So we did almost, almost 0.9% for the month. So October is my best month. And today is the 30th of October. We'll not be trading till next week, which is the first. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is massive. All thanks to God and the knowledge. Thanks to God for all the wisdom you have been giving to me. It's not been easy, bro. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. So you guys, make sure you study. Make sure you guys study your chart, study this trading because it's going to actually change your life. The market knows what it's doing. You just have to align with the market. Wait for the markets to do what it wants to do and follow through. Do not give yourself an outlook. Let the market give you an outlook so that you can align with it. You get actually yeah. I went to crash out because I was like bro, trade back to this other block, trade back to this other block. I waited, and price bang. As we hit that other block, I took my sales. I took my sales right at the other block, and price delivered a 4.2 risk reward ratio. Nice trade setups. So I'll be heading back. I'll be heading to school right now to do some stuff. So see you guys. Bye.